All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and people are always asking, or I've been asked a number of times about doing a full collection video, and it's, I have a lot of watches, I'll admit. I don't even know how many watches we've got around the house and stuff like that. They're all over the place, and so I don't like doing a full state of the collection video. Maybe someday I will. I'm not really sure, but what I decided to do was to, I was actually organizing a watch box because I've got another watch box coming today, a big 24 slot watch box that I need to fill up. And maybe we'll do that here on the channel. But I was looking at the Timexes that we have around the house and stuff like that, and I thought we'd just kind of go through these. Now, I've done reviews on all of the watches here in front of you. They're up there. So I may be a little bit off on the actual name. I'm not going to give any reference numbers because I didn't take time to write them all down and stuff like that. But these watches are pretty easy to find. A couple of them have been upgraded in recent years. The Explorer kind of models here, they've changed the hands and stuff like that on them, but they still are available out there if you guys look at them. But Timex is one of those watch brands that just really offers a lot of value for the money. They've been around for a long time, established back in Waterbury, Connecticut, way back in the day. And very, very great watches, kind of one of those American company success stories. And they really do good still. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys what watches, what Timexes I have, which ones I enjoy in the collection. We'll kind of go through them one by one. The ones on the pillows to the left in front of you, those are actually the watches I wear, my watches and stuff. I bought all the watches, but the ones on the right side off the pillows, those are actually, two of those are my wife's, and one of them is my daughter's that I gave her a while back. So let's just go ahead and start over here to the left. So this watch I have done a review on. This is the Timex 3 GMT. They make this watch in a couple of different colors. They make a black dial. I think it has some orange accents and stuff like that, but just a really neat GMT watch from Timex. They've made a newer couple of recent models off the 3 GMT series using the same movement, and I know they have a Batman model, which is just a really cool looking watch. But this has a 47 millimeter case, which is gigantic, but as you guys can see here looking at it from the side, it tapers from a 42 millimeters at the bezel out. So it sits on the wrist with a lot of presence, but when you look at the watch straight on, it doesn't look as big as it is advertised. But really cool watch. It does have a unidirectional bezel like that you can turn, therefore giving it that 3 time zone functionality as far as that goes. Very nicely done watch. The black ones are cool. I don't have this on a factory strap. It's on a I think a Tech Swiss strap that I bought years and years ago that looks really good on the watch. So very neat watches. You guys can pick these up. I think you can still get them if they're out there. Find them on Amazon and stuff. I think I paid around $60 or $65, and I recently had somebody post on the video for this watch or somebody saw it for, I think, actually it was the Watch Bravda on Instagram. He mentioned one of the best deals for $65, and I can't agree more with that. So going over to this one, this is also a watch I've done a review of on the channel. This is a classic, the little classic Timex Coronagraph. This is the blue. It's hard to tell in here under this light, but this is a dark blue dial on this watch. It's not black. Ever since I did the video on this watch years ago, a couple of years ago, people go, oh, it's a black dial. Where'd you get the black? And it's not black, it's blue. Came on a leather strap. I've swapped it out for this camo one. Just kind of fun to wear. Very simple, clean, easy to read watch. Has the Indiglo function. I didn't mention that. This also has the Indiglo function on it. The backlight, which is a proprietary Timex thing with the backlight on the dial. Let's see if we can show you here. Yeah, see that light up. And like you have on most of these, you guys see down there below 6 o'clock, you have a little blank spot on the dial. A lot of these smaller Timex chronographs have that issue with that Indiglo. But since you can see, so much of it, it's not that big of a deal. So this also has lume on the hands, and it's a clean little piece, very classic, very nice looking with its polished case, functional chronograph functions and stuff like that with a date. Very useful watch. So this one is like 30 meters water resistant, so you don't really want to get it too wet and stuff like that. I didn't mention on this one, this is a 100 meter water resistant watch. Let me see if I can show you that Indiglo on this one here. Yeah. And this one doesn't have any dead spots on it, I think maybe because this is one of their nicer watches. Doesn't have any dead spots on it. So, okay, we'll jump over to this one. This is the Expedition, and I've done a review of this watch. Cool watch from Timex. I mean, just one of their classic field watches. Has really everything you want in a field watch. So you have loomed hands on this, which again isn't that big of a deal because, like the rest, you do have the Indiglo function on this watch. You have a date over there. You have the 24-hour readout on the inner dial. Your standard 12-hour Arabic numerals on the outside. Nice bright orange hand, makes it easy to see the seconds ticking away there. So these are great watches for the money. Really some of the best field watches you can get for the money. It's like $50 for one of these, and it'll last you for quite a while. And if it breaks, go buy another one for $50. So I have this one right now on a Blue Shark. This is their premium slimline strap that I put this on. And I think it looks great, especially for this field watch look. I mean, it's hard to argue with how good that looks, but you're more than welcome to. So, all right, let's jump over. Now, this was a more recent pickup. Bought this at Time Factory Outlet in Gilroy, California. We were traveling to Santa Cruz for a weekend and stuff of fun, and picked this up. And I actually picked up the other one back here that my wife has on the same day. Got both the watches for under $80 with lifetime battery replacement. So this is a classic watch. You know, it's not a Mercedes hand. It has the T hand there, as you guys can see, but very reminiscent of a Rolex Explorer, the older Rolex Explorers. Very cool watch. Has the Waterbury since 1854 and Indigo original, which of course, as the rest, it has that backlight there, so it's going to be always legible at night. So nice watch, clean case. They've changed this watch now. I know they've removed these hands. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if there was an issue there with how much this thing looked like a Rolex or whatever, but they've changed the hands to, I think they're more of a sword style hand now, and it's still a great looking watch. This has, if you guys can catch it here in the light, this one has a brownish, what I call a tropic dial, which I think is beautiful. I have it on a Armia. This is one of the Armia straps that they sent me. These are beautifully done straps here from Armia. Super long for the bigger wrist guys out there. Nice thick. This is the heavy duty kind of like seatbelt material you guys would see. So this is one of my favorite Timexes I own. I wear this watch quite often and get a lot of compliments on it. You don't see many people wearing these Waterbury Explorers like this. It's a great watch. So. All right, let's go ahead and set that down, and we'll go ahead and jump over here to, this was actually one of my first Timex Expeditions. I think I bought this from Chris Marshall in Marshall Time. He had bought a few of them and asked me if I was interested, and I got this one, and he said, hey, if you want it, give me $30. And I was like, okay, yeah. So I picked it up from him. The original one I had, black case here, as you guys can see with that cream dial, looks very nice. Also has the Indiglo function on it, as you guys can see there. Thing light up. This is on an original, really old Blue Shark. This is Blue Shark, but before they were called Blue Shark. See, it says Shark on there. And this is my wife's watch. This is in her collection. I had to go to her watch box and dig this out to check it out. But it's a neat. I like this black with the cream dial and stuff. It's just a really nice, adventurous looking watch. I like it, especially on this strap. It really pops. Looks good. So that's a nice one, another one of the Expeditions. I mean, I think, and they make these in a number of different colors. You know, I'll leave links, some Amazon links down below where you guys can check out picking up some of these watches here. I mean, they're just, you know, for the money, for what you pay for them, they're just really nice watches, especially for the price. So, okay, go over again. And my wife, actually, it was funny when she found this watch first and showed it to me and just fell in love with it. This is the Black Explorer. Also has that tropic dial on it, but you see it has the blacked out case, and you have the gold on there. It's the gilded model, whereas mine is the silver one. But she wears this one quite often. I mean, it's a nice looking watch. It's a great watch. Also has the Waterbury, the Indiglo, everything like that you want. This, again, I don't think they're making this model anymore, at least not with this handset on it, but great looking piece. Really a good looking watch there from Timex. So I love what Timex offers, and they've always got, there's so many new watches out there. The new California series they've got out there right now are so nice looking. This, I think, guys, is the Navi Ocean. I forgot. I looked at a bunch of them at one time in the Navi Harbor, and this was the Navi Ocean. I bought this one last year and wore it quite a bit. It's a nice little watch, a little bit small on me as far as the size goes, and my daughter wanted a watch, and I passed this one down to her. That's why it's on this pink quick release strap here. That's from Gadget Wraps. Gadget Wraps does this strap, and they're neat little straps, especially 18 millimeter like this. So this is the, yeah, I think it's the Navi Ocean. These are available at the Timex website. This is 100-meter water resistance, also like the 3GMT. You don't find a lot of, 100-meter water-resistant Timex watches out there that I know of. I mean, seems like 50s, pretty standard for some of their adventure watches. Both of the Explorers and the Expeditions down there are 50-meter water resistance, but it's not as common to see 100-meter water resistant Timex watches. But very cool, nice little watch. So there's kind of where we're at right now with the Timex watches in the house. Just kind of wanted to share with you guys because you guys are always asking about collection, state of the collection. And right now, these are the Timexes that are in the house. I've had these watches in the collection for quite a while. I mean, this one I think I've had for a couple of years. Some are newer. The Explorers we just picked up just within the last 6 months. But they're great watches for the price. They're affordable to leave in the collection. Easy to do a battery change on them and stuff. So, go ahead and check out the link down below. I'll leave a link to Amazon where you guys can find some of these watches and pick one up if you're interested in it. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning into the OFD channel. If you like the video, give me a big thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to my channel yet, please do, please do. Down in the little right-hand corner of the screen, you guys see a picture of my face with sunglasses smiling up at you. Hit that button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. All right, guys, thanks for watching.